Okay, students, for the extra review sheet, number one gives you a table, and it says here for exponential function, and these are the values, and then they ask you which situation could describe that function right here. Okay, so first observe the table, and then you will notice that as x increases, f of x, or y, increases as well. So this is an increase problem. So the very first thing I'm going to do is look at my choices to see if I can take any down. If you notice that C and D use the word decrease, and I noticed already that it's increase, so those two are gone. Okay, so now I have a 50% chance of getting this correct instead of 25%. So one of them says the value of the house increases by 3,850 per year, and the other one has a percent per year. Okay, without doing any math, I'm going to show you first how to think about this one. It already told us it's an exponential function. If it would increase by the same amount each year, this would make it a linear function, okay, not an exponential, because it's the same amount. With an exponential, it's always increasing by a percent per that year, so that means that if you were to subtract from one year to the other, you would not get 3,850 every time like you do in the first two. Okay? Another way to reason that would be to actually enter it in the spreadsheet like I've done here. So you enter your table, and then you do control doc number 5, add that in statistics, assign your axis here for x, and here for y. Okay, and then from there, you do menu, analyze, and this time, because it's an exponential function, when we choose the regression, we're going to choose show exponential because this is an exponential function. Okay, and here it is. Now, if you look, this is the increase part right here. So I'm going to write this down, the B. So it's saying that it increases by, this is the growth factor, which is the B in the equation. That's the growth factor. But here it's mentioning the rate, not the growth factor. Remember how we initially get the B is that we add 100%, right, plus, because this is an increase, the rate that it's growing by. So if you undo this to put it back in percent, right, to put it in decimal, we go to the left. To undo it to make it a percent again, that means that you added 2.75% to the 100%. So this is what it's growing by. And this is 2 3/4%. Okay, so again, proving that A is the correct answer. Okay, going back without doing any math, you could have chosen A because you would know that B is describing a linear function. If it increases by the same amount each year, okay, that would be the rate of change. It happens every time, so this is a linear function. With an exponential, it's a percent, so you would know that it would be A. So that could be another way without doing any math of canceling all the choices but A.